is anchoring the dimension of love. And anchor as in anchor, settle, have a strong foundation in when something is totally anchored, and anchoring a dimension of love. And Triveni, I don't know about you, but the more I delve into what is a dimension of love, the less I know about it. You know, dimension meaning the magnitude, dimension in all dimensions, in these third dimension, also in the fourth dimension, and many dimensions above. What is a dimension of love? And I'd like each of us to consider that. What would a dimension of love be in your life? A dimension of love. You know, throughout time, there have been people who've demonstrated teaching about love, practicing love, influencing other people to live a life of love in pockets. And now if we hold our whole world and say, not just the dimension of love for my individual life, but a dimension of love for the planet, for humanity, what would that be like? A dimension of love permeating all the normal dimensions that we speak about. Wow. A dimension of love anchored in humanity. And we know that how to do that is to anchor the dimension of love in ourselves first. Anchoring a dimension of love. Imagine walking around in love. And yes, love is bliss, ecstatic exquisiteness, that kind of feeling about love. And there's also, for me, when I've been thinking about this for myself, there's an anchoredness in my purpose, anchored in my dharma, my soul's path. And that is an expression of true love, acceptance, accepting all of me, all of my humanity, all of my flaws, all of my failures, all of my successes, all of everything, and moving into this present moment. So anchoring the dimension of love. And we're going to talk a lot about the two energies that we teach about a lot, the energy of love and the energy of fear, two fundamental energies on our planet. So there's so many flavors of fear. And then there's such a wholeness in love. The flavor of fear, like fear of the future. Many people are afraid of the future right now. There's a fear of what's going to happen. What's this uncertainty? What's happening around us? What's happening in the world? And imagine in your heart and in your soul and in your body, allowing a fear of fill in the blank, fear of anything, fear of the unknown, fear of intimacy, fear of relationship, fear of someone's going to leave, fear of what people think, any kind of fear that you bring in here today. Imagine having that fear dissipate and being with people who are dedicated to anchoring a new dimension of love, not a sporadic experience of that, more in moving into a state of love, a state of true acceptance, accepting the whole of you, accepting the whole of me, and being able to not only become love, emanate love, be able to vibrate love, become love, such that your whole field around you and others, when they come around you, it's wow, they bumped into an energetic field of love. They feel like they can be themselves. They feel like they can, let their hair down. They feel like they're looking for how do they express this deep longing that I believe each person has to fulfill on their soul's path. Sometimes we're not aware of it. Other times we're very aware of it. And I know the people who are here today feel that. And you are ready for the next expression of that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here together. And I love looking at all of the countries that were here and the different languages that are showing up on the text as well from all around the world. So as Travini said, imagine all of us have engaged in anchoring the dimension of love, becoming little light buds all around the planet. And we can picture that wholeness of the whole planet. And what can happen in 48 hours? I assert there's a before these 48 hours and an after these 48 hours, and becoming a whole new dimension that is anchored in you, anchored in me. And when that happens, it's anchored in the world. And there's been so many scientific experiments of what happens when a group of people meditate at the same time, or you can see it on the way that the registers. And Travini, given who's on this call today, and you want to include yourself, you are not an imposter in this. Include yourself. Say, yes, I am part of this group. I know we're online, but there's fabulous benefits of being in person, and there's fabulous benefits of being online, having this Shakti, this divine energy, fill your own home and anchor the dimension of love where you are with the people you care about. So that happens in this. I'm getting God bumps all over, Travini, with how anchoring we can be with this. And the way Ma, Her Holiness Sai Maa, is going to be working with us over these next 48 hours, already started, by the way, a long time ago, but especially as you yourself committed to, yes, I'm in for this. Some of you committed to 48 hours, I'm going for it 100%. I've got my food lined up, I've got everything going. And some of you said, oh, I'll just tap in every once in a while because can't hurt. So wherever you are, up your participation for your own soul. That's the invitation. And Ma meets that energy when we are open, when we are asking for bring it on. Ma has an opening to fill us with that energetic Shakti. And there is no time lag in that. It is instant. So right now, and you may already be feeling the upliftment, the bubbling nature of Shakti in your system, or some of you may just be orienting, oh, I see, this is a big deal. This isn't more information in my life. This is a total, I don't even know the word for it, I'll just say it again, anchoring of love in your system, anchoring of love in the physical body, anchoring it in your home.